Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, good morning. I'm very pleased to be here this morning for this half-day, meeting on the future of Gacaca. And I commend CNLG and the GIS Trust and all your partners for having organized this. As the MC said, Gacaca is our own homegrown solution that we used to solve such big problem we had in '94 after the genocide against the Tutsi. We had a lot of cases and we could not use what I can call formal justice to give justice to the victims. I know some of foreigners who didn't understand that were against that, Gacaca. But you agree with me that even in the normal justice, what we call your justice, the truth is not always the real truth. If you have a good lawyer, you know what happened. So it's a matter of just having a good lawyer, but the truth doesn't necessarily come out. So we went back to our roots. We used Gacaca, and the results are there. Rwandans are reconciled. And I think now, when you talk about Rwanda, people should think about reconciliation. I think there is no other country where you have experienced such kind of atrocities, and after 20 years, people are living in peace and harmony. This is due to Gacaca. And we can't leave our archives like where they are now. We need to preserve them. We need to make them accessible to everybody to see what we used as a tool to reconcile our Rwandans. And those who will have an opportunity to visit where those archives are, you will see that there is a lot of things to do. I think it's more than 60 million pages, most of them handwritten. So to make it digital, to make it accessible, that database will be a very big one. But it's worth to do that because it contains a lot of information. It's our history, and we can't leave our history like it is now. We want it to be documented very well. We want it make it accessible to everybody and to be useful. You know, when you collect such information, in the beginning you don't, okay, it's just data. But after that, data can be really, really, really. So I think it's a big project, and welcome on board, because everybody will have his role to play. Aegis Trust, we have done some studies. I had the privilege to look at those studies, which are very commendable. You will see it. There is about digitization. There's about building. But also, before that, you have to post. And you know how you construct a database. It's not only to scan, and you have also to put some keywords so that the research is done easily. This is something that IT people can explain easily. And there is also the conservation, where you have to put those papers, tons of papers. And We have got some help. We are grateful. We'll need more, because this database will not be only for Rwandans, but it will be for the humanity, for everybody. Because we want everybody to learn from us, not to make the same mistakes that we made, and prevent genocide. Because genocide is not peculiar to Rwandans or Africans only, or anybody else. It can happen anywhere. So our contribution will be to avail those databases to those who want to know the history, how it happened, and it is different everywhere. You will see that with now 1 million or 2 million cases, every case has its peculiarity, which is something enriching our database. So you can use it, but before it gets you to the level of being used, it must be very well documented and very well put in the system. So on this note, I wish you a fruitful meeting, and I will see you at the closing. Thank you very much.